Let's look at the specific application of web browsing. Web browsing is an example of a client-server organization where a client initiates the request by contacting a server that will provide the web page. So the client creates a socket connection, if you're thinking of that layer, but it makes some connection to the server, and it's going to send some text that looks like this. In the web browsing protocol, HTTP, the client sends a request that starts with capital GET and then some web page at that site that it wants to refer to. It'll say HTTP/1.1 or something like that. So you talk about the format of the rest of this message. It'll say, who it thinks it's contacting, the kinds of encodings that it's willing to accept, and so on. So this message, this literal text, as encoded in bytes, gets sent over the network to the server, and the server is going to respond in kind with some other text. So it sends a reply that starts with HTTP/1.1, echoing the protocol that was requested, and then some code that says how it responded. In this case, 301 means I'm not going to give you the data, but I am going to tell you where to go find the data, so go try again. All of this is happening in the case of web browsing over TCP, not UDP, and that's because a client just wants to send a request that may be of some unknown size, depending on all the options or different upload data it may have with that request, and the server is similarly going to reply with some potentially large amount of data that all needs to get to the client intact and in the right order. So TCP is a good choice there.